Welcome back to Iran Protests Weekly, where we round up the protest rallies of Iran's people against the mullah's regime. In the past week, the criminal regime executed the brave young man from Semiram, Mehran Bahramian, a protester imprisoned for taking part in the 2022 uprising. However, the heroic city of Semiram rose up in mourning for Mehran, as shopkeepers and bazaar merchants closed their businesses in a citywide strike to honor his memory. Fearing a popular uprising, the anti-human regime refused to hand over Mehran's body to his family, burying him secretly at night in Isfahan. But the anger and determination of the people of Semiram forced the regime to retreat, and a magnificent memorial service was held for the Mehran.
دردت به جون و زدت بین داشتم بین سر مردت بخون زنده مزار.
This week, retirees in Ahvaz rallied in front of the offices of the Social Security Organization and chanted powerful slogans, calling out the regime's corruption, repression, and warmongering, which has resulted in worsening living conditions for pensioners. Tehran was also the scene of protests by Social Security retirees and educators who are fed up with high prices and harsh living conditions. Steel industry retirees in Tehran also shook the streets with their protests. And retirees in Rasht demanded an end to water and power shortages, high prices, and poverty. Kermanshah also witnessed protest gatherings by retirees this week, who cried out for justice in front of the Social Security building. Telecommunications retirees also gathered in front of their workplace to express their anger and disgust at the corruption and theft by the IRGC and the clerical regime. Defrauded customers of the Farhan Diesel Company gathered to demand the delivery of vehicles they had paid for long ago. The company's CEO, Mahsa Hassanzadeh, carried out this massive fraud with the support and endorsement of Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, who introduced her as the country's youngest entrepreneur.
امروز 15 شهریور 1404 پوره مالباختگان شرکت فرهان دیزل آریان 1 سال و نیمه که وعده وعید دروغ به ما دادن. مهسا دزدی میکنه، دولت حمایت میکنه.
On Sunday, victims of 33 state-backed housing cooperatives gathered in front of the regime's parliament. After 40 years of waiting, they demanded their plundered homes. Fearing the spread of the protests, the regime's security forces attacked the people, but they were met with resistance by protesters, forcing them to retreat. Defrauded customers of Kushakodro also held a protest rally in front of the company to protest the non-delivery of their vehicles. Thousands of workers at an aluminum manufacturing company held a sit-in on the factory premises to protest the authorities' failure to address their demands. The workers' strike, which entered its 43rd day on Tuesday, September 9th, continues despite pressure from the regime. Reports indicate that in addition to refusing company meals, the workers have started a dry hunger strike, and several have been hospitalized. These workers are also demanding the dismissal of the factory's head of security.
آقا نمیتونه جون نره که ما بلنشم
نمیتونه دیروز سال آب نخورده
نه آقا خیلی ها نخورده
بچه راه بدید بچه
اونا رو شوید سلامتی همه کارگرها زحمت کش سلام
This week, we also witnessed a gathering of contract workers from the Gachsaran Oil and Gas Company protesting their poor living conditions.
مقابل هر قانون غلطی خصوص این قانونی که ما درش هستیم نیروهای پیمانکاری بایستید باید پیمانکار حذف شود و دستش از سفره من و شما کوتاه بشود.
Protest by applicants for teaching positions in front of the regime's Ministry of Education against unfair hiring quotas that favor regime loyalists. Dear viewers, this concludes this edition of Iran Protests Weekly. We hope we have been able to bring the voice of our compatriots' protests to you. Until next time.
Follow the People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran on YouTube, Facebook, X, and our website.